Hey, kia ora, Helen Bromsey coming live from Sun City in Arizona. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1287. Did I? Oh, I did. I am on super late and I almost screwed everything up. So today's podcast is called Eek! It almost happened. I was just sitting here getting about to go off to bed and I'm in my nightshirt. And I was writing something in my planner here, and I suddenly went, did I do my? I haven't done my did I do my podcast tonight? And I'm like, I remember getting the description, and I thought, did I actually do it? So I had to jump on to see if I had actually done it, and I hadn't, and I got totally screwed up today. Today's been one of those days where I've been a little off kilter because Zeffie's not here. I had to take her to the dog sitters today, and that was a trip. That was a trip and a half. I got talked to the entire way to the dog sitters today. It was kind of funny, but we got her there, and she remembered the kids, or she remembered the youngest one, and remembered the dog sitter. And hang on, this is driving me bonkers. What the hell is bouncing? Something's bouncing. Oh, I don't need that saved. It's not mine. So she remembered the house and everything, and she helps herself into the house and goes around. She remembers the other two dogs. But what she didn't recognize, and she had to go check it out, was that they had extended their side yard. So they had moved their fence from near the back of the house more forward, which also included going past their front door. So now they have a doorbell at by the gate there that rings in the house, and they've got an area where they can now keep the front door open while they're home and stuff, and the kids have got so much more space to run around in. And Zeffie gave it a really good test with her speed today. But then when I got, and so we got her all settled in and everything else, and she actually did escape. I tell you, my dog, she's a little escape artist, this one. So we put the dogs inside the house. We closed the screen door, and the gate doesn't have a latch on it. So we had it sit in a jar so that we could bring the stuff in. And then there's a rock that we move behind the gate. And I just opened up the trunk of the car, and I heard this noise, and I turned, and Zeffie's like, hi, Mom. Like, she's like just trotting on down the path across the garden, and makes a beeline straight for me with this big smile on her face, like, and like prancing. I'm so proud of herself because she had managed to get out and find me. And I was like, oh my God. Fortunately, she still had her harness on. Fortunately, I still had the leash in my hand. And so I was able to get her on. And then the dog sitter walked her back into the house and went back in with her. And I grabbed her stuff and followed behind. But it was hilarious. And this is the same dog sitter that she had that we found for her in November when I had to go to LA for a wedding. So leaving on Thursday to head to Tampa for a wedding. So tomorrow is going to be laundry, and I do have to go to the storage unit because my suitcases are at the storage unit. So I've got to go pick those up so I can pack. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I know I've got a bunch of trash to take to the trash cans and stuff. I've been piling up the recycling stuff over there. So it's time to do a recycle run. And I also have to go and get clear the mail as well, because in the mail is my princess medallion for the cruise. So I need to make sure I pick that up. So yes, it'll be, once I've done the run over to the recycle bins, it'll be go get mail, stop at the storage unit on the way back, and come back here, and then go do laundry. So and I'll have the laundry sitting out here in its bags ready to go. So as soon as I get back, it's bring in the suitcases, put the laundry in the car, maybe have some lunch because probably not lunch by then, and then head over to the laundry and spend the afternoon there doing laundry. So I'm glad that I actually have a day off, that I decided to fly out Thursday instead of Wednesday, because there's no way I would have got everything done that needed to get done. So tomorrow's going to be a very busy day, and my body is already aching because of all the physical work we did over the weekend. When we're outside, we're changing around the license plate number, the license plates, because South Dakota decided to issue brand new plates, and so I had to get in different positions to get those all changed. And then I decided to sweep our entire patio and then go along the curb of our site and sweep up all the stones back onto the site as well. So it was a lot of physical work because some of those stones were like was sort of like buried in dried mud. That's the best way to anyone can describe it. And I keep going to show you guys this thing. Have you ever seen one of these? Do you know what this is? This is the coolest thing. I don't have my other one to show. I've got another cool tool to show you guys too for traveling. But this you can use when you're traveling and when you're not traveling. Do you know what it is? I don't know what it's called. I'm going to figure out what it's called, but it's a thingamajig that that helps you open doors and do other bits and pieces when you're out and about, and keeps you safe. I'm figuring that this is for grip, but this is actually a stylus on the end here, so you can use it on your. It works on the phones, it works on the iPads. I've already tested it on those. They actually give you an extra stylus cap. I gotta figure out what this thing's called. But also, if you're it's got a cute little hole here, and this little hole here is so that you keep it on your keychain. And then when you're in like the markets or at the banks or whatever, and you got to use the number pads, you can use this. And so this here becomes your. So you can now use this with the stylus end to type on any surface for the FPOS machines, for the bank, at the tellers, things at the ATM machines, at the gas station with the keys and stuff. And this will, like I said, it's got a little stylus thing on there, but it uses and it keeps your hands off there. And I thought, well, that's really cool. And I was like, okay. So some people will put their finger in the little hole here to use it this way. But then what's this bit for? I don't have one available. We'll improvise. I think, yes. So pretend that this is a door. There's got to be something better I can use. Okay. This pen is your door handle. You put this over the door handle and press. Isn't that cool? So if you're going, and it actually does, and I haven't tested it on the RV, but on the inside we have a swing handle. On the outside we've got one that you got to grip and pull. But I'm thinking that with those grip and pull ones, you might be able to like put this behind the handle and pull it out. But definitely on the swivel down, it doesn't work well on round ones. But on the swivel down ones, you can just put on here and you apply the pressure to push the handle down and elbow through the door or whatever. And I'm also thinking too that the other thing you can do is put your finger in here and then you can grip, the ones that have got the U-shaped handles where it's fixed at the top, fixed at the bottom, and you got to pull it open. That this piece here may work that way as well, or this way. So it's a really cool, handy dandy little thingamajig. I have no idea what this thing is called. I'll have to go onto Amazon and find it again. But this one came with a set of 3. And so there's the gold one. I think it's got I've still got them here. It's amazing what I still have on my desk. So like I said, it comes with a spare stylus, but it came in a pack of 3, and there was a silver one, the rose gold one, and the gold one. And we've all got spare styluses in there as well, tips for the styluses. But I thought, and I've been sitting here playing with it. Hang on, that wasn't how I had that. How did I work that? Oh yeah, like this. And so you see, if you put it on your hand like this, you got like brass knuckle. And I'm like, no, that would hurt my hand if I had to hit anybody with that. Because I still haven't figured out what the little jagger piece is. I'm figuring it's for like for grip or something like that. So you can grip. I don't know, but anyway, so there's this handy dandy little thingamajig, whatchamacallit. And if you ask my dad, he will tell you that I name tools whatever I like. But this is the coolest little thing for if you're out and about. So stylus to use on your iPad, your phones, ATM machines, cash machines, the pump at the gas station. That does all the touching. You don't have to. And then you've got this piece here that you can put over a door handle and swivel it down, or hook it and pull it. And it goes on your key ring, and it's got a little hole to go on your key ring. This little hole here, not this one. This little one. Pretty cool little device, huh? So when I find that, I will stick the link for it in the comments, but I've got no idea what that is right now, but where that is. So so I've been sitting here playing. Oh yeah, I got to remember that one. So so I almost missed, and then I looked up at the clock and realized I'd still get in before midnight. Yes, we're still good. We're still good. So I've been a bit discombobulated today because when I got back after dropping Zeffie off, it was just really weird. Like there was something missing from the RV, inside the RV, and I was like, yeah, and I get up to go to the bathroom, and Zephyr usually goes and sleeps in the bedroom during the day when I'm working because it's a dark cave in there. And every time I go to the bathroom, I go, "How you doing, sweet girl?" Zephy, how you doing? And I stick my head in there, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, she's not there." So, just been feeling a little off without her presence. And I think that's why I got screwed up with almost missing the live tonight, is because I either do it just before we go out for a walk, but most of the time I do it when we get back from the walk. And we didn't have a walk tonight. Probably could have gone out by myself, but I was just sort of like feeling, nope, I had other stuff that I needed to get done in preparation for getting ready. So I'm glad I have tomorrow off. So tomorrow it is going to be, once I get up and have breakfast, I'll probably be up around 5 o'clock. So I'll get a whole bunch of stuff done before then, and make sure everything's ready for the day. And then the mail place doesn't open till it's either 8 or 9, but I plan on being there as soon as they open anyway. So it'll either be 8 or 9 in the morning that I'll be down there. And then on the way back, we'll stop at the storage place, pick up my suitcase and drop some stuff off there, and then come home, and it'll be drop the stuff off that I picked up at the storage unit. And then I'll be spending the afternoon doing laundry, and I've got a lot of laundry. I hate doing laundry, especially if I've got to go use a laundromat. It's okay if the laundry's inside the house, but my RV doesn't have a laundry. So I kind of really don't like doing laundry. So I have enough clothes that I can last about 6 to 8 weeks between laundry washes. So getting near the end of that time, and I've got this trip coming up, and then I'm back. Let's see, I get back on Sunday, and then I leave again the following Saturday to head to LA to go on a cruise. So it's all happening. So I got to make sure I got the cruise clothes washed, and yeah, and make sure that my outfit for the wedding gets washed before the cruise, because that's going to be my formal outfit on the cruise. And just, yeah, and if I get everything washed before I leave on the cruise, then it means I come home and the only laundry I have is what I had on the cruise with me. So I can deal with that. We can deal. Yeah. So anyway, but lots of good stuff happening, lots of ideas flowing right now, and yeah, I've been taking lots of notes today as different ideas pop in my head and things like that too. So, so almost, actually, no, this isn't the closest I have been to midnight. I had one where it was 11, it was 11:50, 11:52. It was 11:52 when I actually went live one night, because I totally, again, it was one of those nights where something had happened that had thrown the routine off or whatever. And so, yeah, we got that one in on time. But anyway, I'm off to bed now. You got to see me sit here and do this in my PJs. So I'm off to bed. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening. And, oh, that was the other thing too, is that I was on a webinar, no, a presentation that finished, and then I had to go jump on it straight onto another one, which also screwed me up as well, because we didn't finish on that one till almost 8 o'clock, which would have been well past Zephy's. But I had my notes ready. My notes were all ready for tonight, and then I went and changed it as soon as I realized what time it was. Anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling evening. I'm going to go get some sleep, because I got a plan for tomorrow. If anybody knows me and plans for the next day, they know there's about a 97.8 chance it won't go according to plan. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow evening. Yeah, probably around 8 p.m. Pacific. And I have my reminder on for tomorrow, so I don't miss. But the interesting one is going to be Thursday, because I might have to do that one a little early based on flight schedules. So anyway, but we'll deal with that one when we come to it. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Hey, konera.